Okay, so kind of annoying, but it wasn't working with this Alvarez speakers, so I am now doing the second demo and instructional video of one of DW Hopeton's patches in the larger project between her and SD Hopeton and me, called 7/8 for solo electronics. It's a bunch of pieces for solo electronics that have, there are other criteria that are, there's a ... after the solo electronics that has all these qualities, other qualities of these pieces. So the instructions: first, you want to turn down your master fader, which is right here. It's going to be backwards. And then you turn on DSP after you go to audio, or you go to options, audio status, you'd say your output device. You don't need an input device. This piece is functionally an output mixer. And then you have 6 sound sources and 6 knobs that are the knobs are part of the top of the Pompidou pipes. Yeah, that's the most part for controlling it. You MIDI map by pressing the MIDI map button, and then you can MIDI map however you want. If you don't have 13 controllable knobs or sliders, faders, etc., you can double up, but just know that that'll lead you to having even less control than you do already in this. Like you don't have much control because it's a no input mixer patch. But if you were to combine like one of these knobs with a volume fader, then it would mean that you might not be able to turn it all the way without like maxing out that fader. So just be careful if you are not using 13 knobs, or at the very least having 6 knobs, and then you could just you could either manually do the volume or manually do the knobs with the mouse trackpad, etc. That's also an option. So the way that DW has you play the piece is you have 4 to 6 sound sources at once going, and then you improvise moving the levels and the parameters. The parameters, each of the 6 knobs controls something in each of the 6 sounds. Then you can improvise with individual ones, but it says here, volume modulating full sound generation is preferred. So that's what DW would have you do. Then after some time of free improvising, you slowly, very carefully spend about a minute crafting your own texture that is diverse and interesting texture, after moving all the faders to halfway. And then you sit in that texture for 15 to 20 seconds. And then after this, you free improvise for the rest of your performance. Yeah, and then it says you can check out DW's other contributions to the piece's larger project, 7/8. And then it says that I premiered it in this room a couple Thursdays ago. So that's why I already have the MIDI mapping. So I'll just show you some of the sounds out of my computer speakers though, which is not the best thing, but it's the only thing that works. So there's also a lot of scopes, just a lot of ways so that you know what sounds are coming out. And it's a 4-channel piece. It's not 4-channel right now because it's coming out of my computer speakers, but otherwise it would be 4-channel, and so you can see the 4 channels moving with this. And then I don't know if you can see in the video, but you do have a frequency versus amplitude graph that is cycling between the 4 channels. Okay, so once you have your sounds up, then you can mess with, I don't know if you can see the knob movements perfectly. Yeah, you kind of can. Then you can mess with your sound, like the volumes of each one. So here, okay, I'm moving this one. Just looking for textures that you like, and then slowly changing those continually. I'm moving a little bit faster than you probably would in a performance, but that's because I'm just trying to show everything in the video. Etc. So just a quick demonstration. You can do a lot of things with this patch and with the other 2 patches, but there you go. That is Pompidou by DW Hopeton. Thanks for watching.